so today we're going to learn how to roll your wraps and bandage your horse for shipping and also for standing, doing a standing wrap at night, and also look at some polo wraps. All right, now all bandages you're going to wrap the same way. Usually at the end of your bandage there's going to be some Velcro. All right, and to get it wrapped the right way, you're going to take your Velcro to your Velcro side. All right, and you just start rolling it nicely. And once you usually get to about the end of the Velcro, you can pull to put a little tension here, make sure it's straight, and roll down your leg. So you can pull, roll, pull and roll. Okay, and when you get really good, you can go slowly, that keeps it in line. And when you're really good, you can go really fast so that rolling your bandages won't be a big deal anymore. So pull and roll. And at the end, I'm going to have a nicely rolled bandage that's nice and tight, so when I go to use it, it's a lot easier. If you roll your bandages too loose, chances are you're not going to wrap your horse very well. Now, what you have to do, we're going to do a standing bandage first, and you're going to have your cotton to go on. Now, your cottons come in different sizes, and normally for the front leg, it's going to be a little bit shorter cotton than for the hind leg. And another thing to remember, well, let's just go ahead and roll it first. When you're going to go roll your cotton, just make sure that the side that's against your horse's leg is going to be clean. If the outside's a little dirty, that's okay. And here's the rule of thumb. Whenever you're rolling your horse's, whenever you're wrapping your horses, on the right side of your horse, you're always going to go around to the outside and back. So you're going counterclockwise on the right legs, and you're going to, I'll say that again. You're going to go clockwise on the right legs, and you're going to go counterclockwise on the left legs, because you're going to go around to the outside towards the back of the horse. All right, so let's go do a standing bandage first. This might be a type of bandage you use if you are your horse has had been at a horse show, had a hard workout, maybe he's been to an event, fox hunting, whatever, or he's just a little sore. Okay, so when you place the bandage, you're going to make sure that the top of your bandage is under the knee, and you can see I tuck this in so there's no wrinkles, all right? And you can see I'm not going way down below the cornet band or below the heel. And I'm going to keep it firm, but I'm not pulling it skinned, super tight. Now I hold it on in place, and I take my bandage, and the bandage you put on the same way. Okay, you can roll it towards the outside of your the horse's leg. So on the right I go clockwise. So I just place it here. Some people place it under the cotton. It really doesn't matter. And I just make sure there's no wrinkles. And I keep a firm pull, but not super tight. And I don't go over my bandage at the end. I keep some white showing at the bottom. I go down first, and then I make my way up to the top. I leave cotton at the top, and then I come back to the middle. And you can see, because I rolled my bandage right, the Velcro's in the right place. Now, it's a nice wrap. The Velcro's good. I know it'll stay in place, and this horse doesn't chew on his bandages. For some horses or for some wraps, you might need a strip masking tape to go around, but not super tight. So this is, again, good for after they've had a hard day, a hard workout, but also say you have to put a sweat on your horse or some other sort of medical support. This is a good type of bandage. All right, so now I'm going to show you how to do a shipping bandage. Let's say you don't have specially made, the shipping boots. Then I'm going to use my wraps to give my horse protection when he's in the horse trailer. So I'm going to roll my cotton again. Now, if I have bell boots, I can put bell boots on and put the wrap on the exact same way. But let's say I don't have bell boots. What I might want to do to give my horse extra protection is I'm going to wrap it lower. So again, I tuck it in so there's no wrinkles. And this time you'll see I'm going to go down below the horse's heel and below his cornet band. And I didn't have my wrap ready. And then, let's say I have my bandage here. And then I put it on, and I'm going to wrap the exact same way. I go around, I start in the middle, I go down. Again, I leave some white showing at the bottom. I'm going to come back up, leave some white showing at the top, and back to the middle. Okay, so I'm going to take this one off. Roll it back up. But again, if you have, and what that's going to do, it's going to give protection in the horse so they lose balance in the horse trailer. Then if you wrap it low, it'll help protect him in case, say, this foot comes across and kicks his other leg so he doesn't get himself all dinged up in the horse trailer. Okay, enough of those. Now I'm going to show you polo wraps. Now polo wraps, you're going to wrap much like the standing wraps because you don't want them low because the horse is working out. He's exercising. Okay? And they're wrapped exactly the same way. But there's a couple ways you can do this. I have one way that I prefer. But you can put it on just like you do your regular wraps. Again, clockwise for the right side, counterclockwise for the left. Okay, so you could just start in the middle and go down, which is not the way I prefer to do it. I like to give my horses a little more support, and polo bandages tend to be very, very long. So I start by taking a length of my wrap, and I hold it on the inside, and I have the front part below his knee. I take this first wrap up across and angle it up above the other side, and I bring the other wrap under, just like I'm kind of like making a bed in a way. So then I'm going to take this extra part, bring it down, and I wrap it around the back of his leg, which gives him a little extra protection. I go down just below his heel, sorry, not his heel, his ankle, and I come back up to the top and back down, and I hook it on. It's the exact same way you would wrap all four legs, clockwise on the right, counterclockwise on the left. And then you have a nice polo wrap there. Now, one suggestion, you do want to keep your wraps very clean, since these are rubbing on your horse's legs. And when you put them in the laundry, just a helpful hint, they tend to get in a knot, but you want to take your Velcro and you want to hook the Velcro to Velcro, and that'll keep it from sticking to all the other items that are in your washer and dryer when you're cleaning them. And I think that covers it. Happy wrapping.